And, Gronk coming back, to be honest, we did a little, I think it was a little skit like Golden Girls type thing back last year in LA. And I knew then that he was going to come back. He was talking about it. He was itching then, he was feeling a lot better. You get a year off, you get to heal your body. He had a couple microdiscectomies and so on. So like that whole process, like, was not a surprise to me.
That was a year ago you saw this coming.
I saw that was literally was it November? I think maybe past November. I'm sorry, past November. That he was talking about it then. So yeah, I kind of knew that was coming. I didn't see it being there because, of course, Tom wasn't there at the time. But once he got there, it was like, yeah, it makes sense.
How surprised are you that they're both in Tampa? You played with both of those guys in New England, and it's going to be weird when this season starts and TB12 is not in New England.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I really didn't see him leaving. Like, I just couldn't comprehend it. I mean, he has, everything as far as, amenities and what, he's allowed to do. He has his own personal trainer that's in the actual building, you know what I'm saying? So every day has his own, little office cubicle, whatever it is. So I really didn't see that coming. But when when you look at it, and I don't know the inner workings of exactly, why he wanted to leave, but they seem to have broken on good terms, and, no one's upset with the other. They understand the business. And, I'm pretty sure he'll be able to do the same, sort of things that kept him healthy and playing that he in town. I'm playing Apocalypse. That's one of the side characters, in the series. That's, like you said, it's going to be on Stars. I'm just basically been there, done that, type of wrestler. It's based on these two brothers that are from Georgia. They have their own wrestling promotion. What they're going through with one guy being a heel, one guy being a face, hence heels, and everything that they go through and trying to make that a successful organization.
With your acting, your physique, is real wrestling something that you ever have considered or would consider?
To be honest with you, man, like when I was little, like I wanted to be a wrestler. Like I'm like that's what I wanted. Like Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior, all that stuff, Andre the Giant, all that. But now I don't think it's something that like necessarily want to jump into, because I've already put my body through that punishment. You know what I'm saying? And at 42 years old, trying to get used to wrestling is not fake. It is fake in the sense of who's going to win going into it, but you're going onto that mat. Like, we had to do some stuff, leading up to, getting the heels part where you do a little bit of in-ring work. And I was working with Chavo Guerrero, and that's not, hitting that mat hurts. I mean, they wear knee pads and elbow pads for a reason.
You seem like you would have everything that like the WWE would want, though, even right now.
Looks can be deceiving. It's just the desire to actually want to go out there and do it. Those guys, they've been doing it for years, from small organizations up to the, when you get big time with WWE and all that. So right now, trying to jump into that at 42 years old, I don't think would be a good idea.